Hello and welcome along to the match where ahead of next weekend's Clásico, there's still plenty of work for Real Madrid to do this weekend. The Whites travelling to La Rosaleda to take on Málaga on Saturday evening. Dermot Corrigan is with me to preview the game. And Dermot, lots of talk about that Clásico next weekend, but Real Madrid really have to focus on Saturday.
Yeah, it's easy for the fans to get excited and start to look ahead to the Clásico, which is such a huge occasion and such a huge event coming down the line. But the players and Carlo Ancelotti, they know that they need to focus on Málaga. Each game is worth 3 points. As Ancelotti said at his press conference today, have to make sure we win this game, get out there 7 points ahead of Barcelona before Barcelona play, and keep ahead in the table going into next weekend's game.
Let's show you some images from Friday's training session at Valdebebas. It's pretty much a clear bill of health for Real Madrid, apart from Sami Khedira, of course, who continues his recovery, and Álvaro Arbeloa, who we've lost for a little bit.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate news from Arbeloa this week. We heard earlier on in the week that he was out with a little bit of a knee problem, but we weren't sure exactly how far it was. Ancelotti said he'd be out maybe for a couple of weeks. Turns out it's going to be a little bit more serious than that. Arbeloa himself has talked about being out maybe 6 to 8 weeks, something like that, which is a pretty big blow. Dani Carvajal has done really well at right back. The two of them have pushed each other on, through the season better and better, with both players playing really well. But there are other options there in the team. Nacho can come across and play at right back, and of course Sergio Ramos is there as well. So very unfortunate for Arbeloa, especially with the World Cup coming up and everything like that, but Madrid are well covered at right back.
Yeah, Carlo Ancelotti saying in his pre-match press conference that they have this week been working with Nacho at right back, trying him out, and also saying that there is Sergio Ramos, of course, who won the World Cup with Spain at right back. Let's take a look at who Dermot thinks is going to start then for Real Madrid at La Rosaleda on Saturday evening. And Dermot, you can just talk us through the starting lineup. No question about who's going to be up front, but at the back there's a couple of changes.
Yeah, just to keep things ticking over, just as games come thick and fast at this point of the season. We've got Lopez coming in goal as usual in La Liga, Carvajal at right back, Pepe stepping in for Sergio Ramos, who's suspended for this game. Varane sticking in there. He did really well against Levante last season. He's coming back to his best form. Marcelo at left back was also excellent against Levante. And into the midfield, I think there's a good chance Isco might come in. Just to give Di Maria, he's a booking away from a ban, so just to give him a little bit of a rest ahead of the Clásico. Isco in there alongside Alonso and Modric in the centre, and then of course the three guys up front who are doing so well at the moment, Bale, Benzema and Cristiano.
Absolutely, could be a big night for Isco if he plays, of course, against his hometown club, the side who we signed him from in the summer. Let's talk then a little bit about Málaga, our opponents, on Saturday night, because they've been a little bit unpredictable this season, I think it's fair to say. Yeah,
very hard team to know what to expect from. Sometimes they can be very good in parts of games, sometimes they can look awful. Can mix, some results where you think they were playing at home and they should go on and win the game and they can lose. And then they went to Osasuna last weekend and won 2-0, which Osasuna is a very difficult place to go, as Real Madrid know, and especially Atletico and Barcelona. So Málaga, they're not the Málaga of a couple of seasons ago who had the big name players like Isco, like Joaquin, Tulalan, these guys in the team, real world-class players. Those guys have gone because of their financial issues, but they still have some decent players. Willy Caballero in goals. They have Santa Cruz will be up front, so they're a decent team, but they're fighting against relegation and they're just not a very well organised team, I think. So there's a lot of things there for Madrid to go there and take advantage of and win the game.
Score prediction?
2-0 to Madrid. I think I can see Ronaldo and Benzema have done so well at La Rosaleda over the years. They can get the goals, and then we can move on to Schalke and then to Barcelona.
Absolutely. Right, well, that's all we've got time for on this edition of The Match. Keep your tweets coming using that hashtag, TheMatchRM. And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the official Real Madrid YouTube channel. From Dermot and myself, until the next time, it's adios.